Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon on the YouTube app to never miss an update from the Beverage Trade Network.
Perhaps, Mark, you could perhaps talk about where you see the opportunity going next. And obviously you're doing a lot more work now with restaurants and smaller groups, not just all the retailers. Perhaps talk about the wider opportunity there is with bulk wine and serving other parts of the industry.
I told you I was a slow thinker. Well, I think smaller organisations, fragmentation. If you take the on-trade, they have to provide a significantly better experience than staying at home. So, what makes for someone running an on-trade establishment, they can have an array of wines, but a lot of on-trade establishments in London now, for example, are themed. And they have a particular theme. So, do they really want to sell wines that are just generic or brands, or do they want some wines that go to that theme? Because there's sort of an immersive experience that people are looking for when they go to a particular Argentinian steakhouse or a theatre. So I think you can look at the benefit of bulk wine is it gives you this great flexibility to pack into many different formats. I can see different formats emerging. Staggered, the 75 centilitre glass bottle. I can't think of many industries that are so hung up on one particular packaging format. So I can see different packaging formats for different occasions, in different places, as people seek out unique experiences. And I think to Neil's point there, the segmentation, micro-segmentation, tailoring products for that, the market of one is possibly going to continue further on. As people seek differentiation, retailers on-trade and off-trade seek more differentiation.
Neil, is that something you're also doing more work in different channels and more opportunities in the on-trade or online or whatever?
Yeah. Absolutely, but just to build on Mark's point, I think I've noticed it more than maybe the last 5 years. I think consumers are now ready for different formats within wine. I think before, the industry's tried to just put wine in different formats and not really actually then communicated why, what the benefit is to the consumer. I think now, with, like, for example, we've done some work with pouch and festival activity, and you get a massive uplift in sales when you actually start to tap into a consumer and a consumer need and an occasion. So I think there's going to be a lot more innovation within formats. We did some research last year with YouGov on both health and formats, because we see them as two massive emerging trends within this industry. So,
which particular formats would you put your house on? Not your house personally.
I'm not going to share that with these guys next to me. I think pouch formats actually resonates very well with consumers, and we're starting to see some move now in 50cl. I think it combines with, something like 48% of wine consumers are going to massively moderate their drinking over the next few years. So that's one of the biggest challenges to this industry. So how do you continue to engage with consumers and offer solutions that obviously still work? 50cl, I think, can work. And it's got it's more relevant. It has its place now more than I think I've ever seen. The potential for 50cl, because it can do midweek drinking. You can open a bottle of wine, you don't have to drink it all. There's no wastage. It's all about 50cl two for sharing with meals. They're the sort of things that I can see some real innovation in the industry.
I think we need